How you guys doing? Welcome to the channel that I created, that I cannot pronounce the name of the channel, but it's the channel, so it's the channel, right? Yeah. So it's been a while. It's been a while since I posted a video, since I did anything on the channel, but today I'm back. So I'm going to start from today. It's going to be non-stop. I'm going to do the videos. I'm going to do videos reaction. So I'm going to do this stuff for real this time. So every time I posted a video, I said, oh, this is the time that I'm going to do it for real, but never did. I post one video and waited 3 weeks and 4 weeks and 5 weeks before I posted another video, but this time it is for real. So today we're going to do a reaction on that new video that NF dropped. I haven't done any NF reaction, so NF dropped, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to post it, but I'm gonna do the reaction anyway. If I'm able to post it, you're going to see it. If not, you're never gonna see it. So this is a lose-lose for me, a win-win for you. It's not. So let's start. Some people said I talk too much in the beginning of the video, so that's why I'm going to start to talk less and to do the introduction very simple, very short, so I can do the video, so I can get straight to the reaction and do the reaction. Hopefully you guys like it. Remember, subscribe, like, comment, and let's go.
30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is he?
Oh, it's like he's in the middle of the ocean, like on a raft, on a block of wood. So in the middle of the ocean, it's like he was in the boat and the boat crashed, something happened, the boat sank. Now he's in the middle of the ocean, waiting for hope, waiting for survivor, waiting for an SOS, for somebody to come to save him. That's nice. All in right.
I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong. Nature had a great run, but it's time to give the people something different. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce my...
So he's talking to himself right now. So I think he's not satisfied of the 30 years that he's been living, or what has he done for the 30 years. So I think that's what he's doing now, talking to himself and like giving himself motivation and give himself hope and like motivate himself to do something different, right?
My album. Hope. What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is.
Definition of success: listening to what your heart say. I feel that one. Listening to what your heart say. That's the definition of success. Success is that like material. Is that what you say? It's like what you believe in and what you like, and you doing what makes you happy. That's the definition of success. I feel that, man. I feel that. This is great, man.
Everybody else says, tucking the toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can.
Feel that one too. Created something anyone else can. That's the definition of success. You guys are seeing that painting right there, right? That painting on top. Yeah, that's my art, right? I like to create. I like to do art too. I got plenty of art. I'm gonna be posting them. I'm gonna be putting one every time I do a video reaction, putting one in the back so you guys can see, like, creating that something that anyone else can. Not really, people can create it art too, but like the way I do it something special.
Being brave enough to dream big, grinding when you're told to just quit, giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told can never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more perfect because they rather.
Yeah, I feel that one. I'm gonna turn it back, man. And if he's talking to me, it's talking to me. I can feel it, man. I can feel it in my soul right now.
What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is. Tucking their tail between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told can never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more perfect because they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never.
Yeah. So believe in yourself. Do what you wanna do. Do what's make you happy. That's what he's talking about. That's what I'm doing right now. Do what's make you happy. Don't care about anything anybody else is saying. Just do you. Do your thing. Take a pay cut just to do you. Man, and if he's talking to me right now, he's talking to me.
Waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life.
I didn't expect that. Right now, this is motivation. This is like how you say it? This is like gasoline in my tank. I couldn't say the first word. This is like gasoline in my tank. I feel it, man. He's talking to me right now. This is motivation. This is energy to me right now. And if, yeah, I'm glad I did that reaction on my first day of coming back. I did that video. Hopefully I can post it. I feel it. Everything that he's saying right now applies to me. I feel them. I feel them.
Holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it.
So what happened in that part? They're trying to send him back to the dark place, because I remember that house. That house wasn't nothing fun. There was nothing good in that house. So they black him. The one of him that is dressed in black push him into that house, trying to sink him back into that dark place. While he was talking about like how he has hope, how he was motivating by like believing in himself and like doing stuff that he wants to do, doing stuff that makes him happy. And now they sent him back to the old place, like when he was seeking other people's validation, like when he was seeking love from people, like when he was seeking for other people to see him. That feels strange.
Pain's a necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand, it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I didn't ever take a step back and look in the mirror, at least for me, that's what it did. I
Yep.
wake up every day.
Yeah, his demon really trying to fight him to send him back to the old place, to keep him back to the old miserable NF. So he's trying to break free from all these like bad feeling, all this depression and all this nonsense, and he's all him trying to keep him back there, trying to like keep him depressed.
And pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window, questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about. Don't get it twisted, that was in the shop. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of hate, 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never evolve, I know I can change. We are not enough, we are not the same. You don't have the heart, you don't have the strength, you don't have the will, you don't have the faith. You'll never be loved, you'll never be safe. Might as well give up, now running away. You don't have the guts, you're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge, I'm taking up, I'm taking up.
Hold on. What happened? So he's like fighting with himself. 30 years of all that happened. 30 years of all that. So he still cannot like. Hold on. You don't wanna change. What happened? And how is it gonna end? Let's see.
You don't have the faith, you'll never be loved, you'll never be safe. Might as well give up, now running away. You don't have the guts, you're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge, I'm taking up, I'm taking up. Rain.
Okay, that was great. That was wonderful. That was a great video. I like it. I enjoy it. Oh, in the beginning, he started like how he wanted to fight, so he fight himself. He was like very proud and very happy in the beginning. After they push him into the dark house, into the bad place, and after he came out of the dark place, and he was like talking to himself and like naming all the things that was wrong for the past 30 years and how he wanted to change everything, and he was still fighting with himself hard. He cannot change, how he will not change, and he said he's taking the lead, he's taking the win. So he's taking the lead, he's going to change, he's going to live his life how he wanted. So NF is out of the dark house. That was a great video, a great song. I like it, I enjoy it. So if you like, you enjoy. So on our first day of returning to YouTube, and I did this video of NF. That is great, that is cool. Love it, love it. If you like the channel, you know what to do. Thank you for watching.